Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Billy and today we're going to look at how to expand brackets in algebraic expressions. When you go through the process of expanding brackets, you are using a law called the distributive law. And let me show you how that works. Let's say, for example, I want to multiply these two numbers together. 3 multiplied by 57. Now, you can do that in your head or use a calculator, but the answer is going to be 171. Now, I'm going to show you another way to do this. So instead of writing 3 multiplied by 57, I'm going to break 57 into two numbers that I think I can multiply quite easily by 3. Those two numbers are 50 and 7. So inside the brackets, I have 50 plus 7, which is 57. So I essentially have the same maths problem as I have here. Now, I'm going to apply the distributive law. That means I'm going to take 3 and I'm going to multiply it by this first number. So it's 3 multiplied by 50 plus, and then I'm going to take 3 and multiply it by the second number. 3 multiplied by 7. Let's finish this off. 3 times 50 is 150, plus 3 times 7 is 21, and my final answer is 171. And this is exactly the same answer that I get if I do it this way. Now, this process of going from here to here, where we've actually removed the brackets, is called expanding. So when you're given a problem and asked to expand, this is the process that you use. Let's see how we can do this algebraically. Let's say I have a bag of lollies, and I don't really know how many lollies there are in this bag, so I'll call it X lollies. And I want to give this bag of lollies to a friend of mine. And I also want to give her another two things, 2 cupcakes, let's say. Now let's say I also have 2 other friends and I want to give them exactly the same thing. So for the 2 other friends, let's draw another 2 bags. Each of them has X lollies inside, and they're also going to get 2 cupcakes. So each person gets X plus 2 items. That's my friend number 1, this is friend number 2, and this is friend number 3. And let's say now I want to find the total amount of things that I'm giving to my friends. To do that, I would just add them. The total would be this 1x plus another one, so that's 2x, plus another one, that's 3x. That's all the variables taken care of. Let's look at the numbers now. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 2 is 6. So I end up with 3x plus 6. So the total amount of things that I'm giving to my friends is 3x plus 6. Let me show you another way to do this. I have 1 bag of lollies plus 2 cupcakes that I want to give to each of my 3 friends. So I need 3 times this amount. According to the distributive law, when I multiply something that looks like this, I take the number outside the brackets and multiply it by the first term in there. So that becomes 3 multiplied by x. And then plus, I take the number outside the bracket and I multiply it by the second one, 3 times 2. So let's tidy this up. 3 times x is 3x, plus 3 times 2 is 6. And let's have a look. We get exactly the same answers. So this process of going from the bracket here to this line here is called expanding. Okay, let's have a look at some examples now. Here's the first problem. 6 outside of x plus 2. I take the number outside the bracket and I multiply it by x. So this is going to equal 6 multiplied by x plus, take the number outside the bracket and multiply it by the second term, which is 6 times 2. Let's tidy this up. 6 multiplied by x is 6x plus 6 times 2 is 12. This is my answer. Let's try another one. 3 outside of 2x minus 7 equals. Take the number outside the bracket, multiply it by the first one in there. So that's 3 multiplied by 2x. Now when you have a negative sign, as we have here, just stop and talk your way through it. The second multiplication is 3. Now this is a positive 3, even though by convention we do not write the positive sign. So this is a positive 3 multiplied by negative 7. So my answer is going to be a negative number. So it's 3 times 7. Let's tidy this up. 3 multiplied by 2x is 6x minus 21. Let's try another one. P outside of 4 plus h is equal to this first one, P multiplied by 4 plus second one, P multiplied by h, and that gives me 4p plus hp. Let's do one more. 3a outside of 2 minus a equals the first one multiplied by the first one, 3a multiplied by 2. The second one, I have a positive 3a multiplied by negative a, so my answer is going to be negative. So I'll put the negative sign there, and then I'll write 3a multiplied by a. Tidy up. 3a times 2 is 6a minus 3a times a is 3a squared. And that's your final answer. Let's do a couple more just to make sure we've fully grasped the method and not to get confused when we have negative signs. So let's try this one. Minus 3 outside of x plus 4 equals minus 3 times x plus minus 3 times 4. Now I'm going to end up with a minus sign. So let me erase this because I have a negative number multiplied by a positive number. So this is going to be minus 3 times 4. Tidy up. Minus 3x minus 12. And one last one. Minus 2k outside of 8l minus 4y equals minus 2k multiplied by 8l. Let's write it out. Now for the second term, I have a negative number multiplied by another negative number, which will give me a positive answer. So I'm going to write plus here. 2k times 4y, and let's tidy this up. Minus 2k times 8l is minus 16kl plus 2k times 4y is 8kl. y. I hope this video has been helpful in showing you how to expand brackets. Thank you for stopping by and watching. See you next time. Bye for now.